Join me as I take on my biggest fears and push myself out of my comfort zone to boost my confidence. Today, we're going to talk about something that holds so many of us back from achieving our goals and living the life we truly deserve: fear. Specifically, we're going to discuss how taking action can help you overcome fear and boost your confidence in the process. One thing that's common to almost everyone is fear. We all have fears that can hold us back from pursuing our dreams and living the life we want. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of public speaking, fear of the unknown. The list goes on and on. These fears can be so debilitating that they can cause us to put our goals and aspirations on the back burner and instead stick to what's familiar and comfortable. For many of us, these fears can be so overwhelming that they can affect not just our personal lives, but also our professional lives. We may be hesitant to take on new projects or speak up in meetings because of the fear of being judged or rejected. We may miss out on opportunities because we're too afraid to take the leap, and as a result, our confidence takes a hit. But here's the thing. These fears are not going to go away on their own. We have to take deliberate action to overcome them. We have to push ourselves out of our comfort zones and face our fears head on. So, how do we do that? Well, first of all, let's talk about the importance of self-awareness. We need to be aware of our thoughts, our emotions, and our behaviors. We need to recognize when fear is holding us back and what's driving that fear. Is it a fear of failure? Is it a fear of rejection? Once we have that understanding, we can start to work on strategies to overcome it. One strategy that I've found to be really effective is to start small. Don't try to tackle your biggest fear all at once. Break it down into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, start by speaking up in a small group or recording yourself speaking on video. As you get more comfortable, you can gradually work your way up to larger groups or even speaking in front of an audience. Another strategy is to focus on the present moment. When we're faced with a daunting task or situation, it's easy to get caught up in worst-case scenarios. But instead of worrying about what could go wrong, focus on what you can control in that moment. Focus on your strengths, your skills, and your abilities. You got this. I also want to share with you a personal story that really illustrates the power of facing your fears head-on. A few years ago, I was terrified of skydiving. I mean, who isn't, right? But I knew that if I wanted to overcome my fear, I had to face it head-on. So, I signed up for a skydiving course, and let me tell you, it was one of the most exhilarating experiences of my life. Not only did I overcome my fear, but I also discovered a newfound sense of confidence and courage. Looking back, I realized that my fear was holding me back from experiencing something truly incredible. And that's exactly what happens when we let fear hold us back. We miss out on life-changing experiences, relationships, and opportunities. In conclusion, let's recap the strategies we discussed today. We talked about the importance of self-awareness, starting small, focusing on the present moment, and facing our fears head-on. Remember, overcoming fear and building confidence is not a one-time event. It's a process that requires consistent effort and practice. Thanks for watching, and if you've faced a fear that's held you back, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my next video for more tips on building confidence and overcoming fear.